it's still a beef. It's not no murdering, death, kill beef how it was on an everyday basis. You know, it has been quiet between us too. He had a leash around my neck, bro. It wasn't nothing I wouldn't do to get that gun juice.
My apologies if I'm overstepping, street politics.
Go ahead and shoot.
So I know, at least I think I know, what the rivalry is or has been for, 40 plus years with the 60s and A-Trade gangsters?
Yes, sir.
Is that still a thing?
The beef?
Yeah.
Yes, it's still a beef. Until the big homies come together and really sit down and bring people to bring us together. It's still a beef. It's not no murdering, death, kill beef how it was on an everyday basis. You know, it has been quiet between us too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a step.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we have been reaching out. Like, I know AD from 60s. You know what I'm saying? We have been reaching out, and when my son passed, they reached out to me. Big U shot me some $1,000 when my son passed. Shout out to Big U. You know what I'm saying? And probably nobody knew. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to him. He shot that out of the kindness of his heart.
That's real shit.
I didn't hit him up or nothing.
That's real shit, especially given the dynamic, the hood politics. That's
yeah,
real
bro.
Shit.
And I'm pretty sure he didn't get at my homies and tell them none of that shit.
Yeah.
So that was respected. You know what I'm saying? And AD shouting me out when my son passed, showing me love. So it was like, damn, homie, you know what I'm saying? That the march did help a little bit.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for nothing.
Yeah. And so, and correct me if I'm wrong, so that beef between the 60s and the trades, that shit started back. Is it correct that shit started with the death of Tyrone from 60s?
Over a fight.
Over a fight. And somebody that wasn't even really from A-Trade.
Yeah, but
right.
I met him. He's
Okay.
free. He a free man.
Okay.
He wanted to come tell the story, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
The dude that
did it.
That quote unquote started the war.
Yes,
with
he out. He free.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Shout out to my homie, my other big homie, damn, I forgot his name. Damn, I can't think of it right now. He barely be around. But I had we was at Monster Cody funeral. This is where I first meet him at. Dang, who was that that introduced me to him, man? I think it was Big Shag. But they introduced me to him, and he was like, yeah, little homie, I know who you is, woo, woo.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? I'm the one, woo, woo. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, people want to know about that. Like,
real
that
shit.
story
That's
ain't
a
even
hell of a
out
story,
here. Like,
bro.
people, like, what's your side of it? Because people say you wasn't from the set.
Yeah,
You
that's what I
was
heard.
from the set. You
That's
was
what I
from
heard.
90s.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, what's the truth? And he was just smiling like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's do it.
And that's
all he
crazy,
told
bro.
me.
Because if you think about the ripple effect, his one action caused 40 years of
Non-stop.
bloodshed.
Non-stop.
Let me ask you, how does that work? And I'm only asking, I know, but for the listeners, you know what I'm saying? How does that work, bro? Like, you, for instance, when you jumped off the porch and you from the hood and you inherit a beef that predates you jumping off the porch 20 years at that time, 20, 30 years. You know what I'm saying?
You mean, how does it work? How
in
it
terms
keep
of,
going?
Yeah, in
How
terms
do
of, like, the rational mind would say, you know, well, damn, why we don't like them? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then
but
when the story's told, oh, well, how'd it start? Oh,
I didn't
well,
even
yeah.
know though, but back then why I didn't like
That's
them like
crazy.
that. This is my reason why. It's because my uncle Schoolboy, rest in peace, who I love a whole lot. You know, since I was a baby, a kid, I was old enough to know what happened when he was killed. You know what I'm saying? So when Uncle Schoolboy died, that brought hate in my heart for the 60s. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like in the way he was killed, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was hit by a car and shit like that. So
Okay.
me being a kid on 81st in St. Andrews,
Yeah.
all the homies coming to the house, pops, moms, aunties, uncles, hearing about it and not seeing them no more, and me going to his wake with my mother and my grandmother, seeing him laying in that casket, that shit hurted me, homie.
Yeah.
To where this was the man that I come around the corner, he stayed right around the corner. on 82nd. His house was right behind my grandmother's house.
Wow.
I used to throw lemons through his little garage thing he had.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers used to throw lemons through it because it'd bust through there.
Yeah.
He had a pool table hooked up in the back there, him and his pop. But he used to get on us about that. So I was missing all of that.
Yeah.
Seeing that one squinchy eye, you know what I'm saying? All that was like, as a kid, it hurted me. And with me hearing how it was done, and I'm knowing about gang banging now because I'm a little older now. So now I'm like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my hate came from.
Damn. So,
it didn't come from like
I got you.
when it started like that.
Even though, it's such a fucked up, ripple effect. You know what I mean? Because I understand. What so at what point did you start like getting into hip hop?
In jail.
What was you in jail
I
for?
always was doing music. I went to YA. I went to YA for assault and battery.
Okay.
I had hit somebody in the head with a pool stick in the hood, doing some bullshit robberies with the homies. Yeah. I went to YA for that.
Okay. What was your experience like once you hit YA?
Shit, man, I had to turn up because before I hit YA, I went to juvenile halls, central juvenile halls, for stealing. Stealing out the store. I had to go do weekends. This when they was doing weekends in Central Juvenile Hall. So I was going to jail every Friday and coming home Sunday night to go to school.
Damn.
But I'm going right back to the jail. So now I'm doing what I'm going up in here against.
Yeah.
Pops
I know
like,
you had to run fades up.
What? When I first got in there, a dude from PDL, because they was the deepest in Central. Yeah. That's who you was running into the
Pasadena,
most.
Denver Lane.
PDL, yeah. My first squabble in the middle of the little day room. Yeah. That was my first fight, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But they was they rivals to, or was just on some straight up blue and red?
No, that was on some blue and red shit. Like, he
All
this.
Right. Okay.
Like, when I said where I'm from, he said this word.
Oh, he said the word, the C word.
Everybody looked.
He said the C word.
Yeah. So it's like, and then the homie from, I think the homie was from, Front Street Watts. From Front Street Watts, like, he did that. I'm like, oh shit, this is what it is in here. Boom, 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 boom. So now I know that I gotta protect this, what I'm representing. Yeah. Cause like my father was saying, it's not a joke. He made us watch Blood In, Blood Out, all that, American Me, all those jail movies as we was kids. He made us watch them and let us know, like, you want to live this life, this is what y'all going up against. Y'all got to go up in here and do this. This is what you going up in there against. So, yeah, you better watch out. Niggas in there raping niggas and woo whoop. If you a punk, they going to take your stuff and woo whoop. So all that was calculated in my head as a kid already.
Man, it had to be somewhat of a fight, internal fight with you, because you have this influence of your grandparents with the church and the spirituality, but then you got your parents turn the fuck up in the world. Bro, so you got God telling you forgive, love, and you got daddy saying, look, fuck them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Turn up, nigga. How did you consolidate that?
We child of God. We children of the Lord, right? Boom. So boom, they always say the kids of the church is the most fucked up as kids.
Right. That's because they be in rebellion.
Yeah, and then we want to know so much. We be so want to experience so much.
Because you're so sheltered.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. So that's what was going on. So now, the love and all of that is cool. Now when I'm going with moms and them, I go with my mom and them and growing up with them, I'm doing good and all that, but I'm fucking up. You know what I'm saying? The church thing wasn't all the way engraved in me no more. Like how my grandfather, I was down there in the den with Pawpaw. Yeah. Reading the Bible with him, studying the word. As a kid, this is what I was preaching in church and all that as a kid.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, in front of people.
So you know the Bible.
Man, what? My favorite book of the Bible is James. Let me get that out there. The book of James, book of faith and patience. Wow. But I was preaching as a kid, like, because I wanted to be like my papa. So that's why they was afraid of me going with my mother and father, because they didn't want me to.
Yeah, they didn't want you to
witness the world. Yeah. So once I witnessed the world, it was like, boom. So now the devil got me in the headlock. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm in full work for him. Damn. At this time, bro. So now, like you said, the transition. Yeah. From good to bad. Now I want to be cool. Yep. So it's like, damn, bro. The scale. This is how I look at it. No disrespect to nobody else, but I feel like if I do so much good, bro, and I turned away from the devil, he gonna tried his best to take me out because I was one of his #1 soldiers. He had a leash around my neck, bro. It wasn't nothing I wouldn't do to get that gun juice.
I'm holding court, standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? Karma's on the way. What goes around comes around. Karma's on the way. There's nothing you could do now. You gotta pay.